Hey guys, and welcome to yet another speed build. Yes, I think I'm back up to speed now. I know it's been a while, but we're getting there. So today we are doing a Parisian apartment. I say apartment, but this is actually a full house. It's got some shops underneath, retail shops. They aren't functioning shops. I've kept this as a retail lot because I just thought for gameplay, you guys would probably just want it as a residential lot. I don't think many people play with retail anymore, do they? I know when it first came out, I would build retail stores and then have a living section above. But with this one, it just didn't seem to, I don't know, it just didn't seem right to have it like that. So I've kept the downstairs retail lots. They're just for show, so they're not furnished, so they won't impact on how much it costs to live here. Of course, it's going to cost way more to live here than it would do if this was a real functional apartment, because you have to build the whole building to go with that little apartment upstairs. So I'm sorry, probably going to want to use the old mother lode to get into this one. Apologies. But this build really came about because I discovered a new content creator, I say recently, maybe 2 months ago. That is Felix Andre, and he is making all of the CC to go in the Petit Trianon chateau in Versailles. So that's Marie Antoinette's chateau or palace in Versailles, and he's remaking the entire thing and making all of the CC that goes with it. So just to that goal, serious goals. And as a consequence, he is releasing his stuff for Patreon. So I have gone over and supported him on Patreon. I would highly recommend, if you want his content, that you go and support him too. That's, I think, the only way you're going to get his content. But it is like A++ standard. It is so well made. Personally, I think it's better than the in-game content. Shh, don't tell the Sims team that I said that, but it is. And so, yeah, I can't recommend it enough. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to use all of his CC that I wanted to in this build because I was doing the traditional building, but I really wanted the interior to be hyper modern. And of course, all his CC is made to be accurate to super traditional interiors. So, of course, we may have to do a few more builds so that we can use all of his CC and just ooh and ah it just for a little bit longer. But I do end up copying the right hand side, you know, that shop onto the left. I cut all that out because it was just a whole lot of copying and pasting, and yeah, you don't need to see that. It's a bit too much for you, isn't it? And we also moved this lot. This is in Windenburg at the moment. I think there was a wall here and my camera kept on jumping up. I hate that camera jump thing it does. I think if you build like 3 levels or above, it does that. It's really annoying. But I had to move it just for building purposes. I had to move it into Magnolia Promenade. I have plans for that, so I'll get onto that in a little bit. But yeah, this would also look great here in Windenburg. This is, of course, my initial plan was just to kind of make over this area, this social area in Windenburg. So this is where the cafe normally is. Bulldoze that. And then there's the nightclub there, is it the Narwhal Arms? That's the left, and then opposite is the library. So the original idea was to kind of make over all of those lots, but I think, should I just say now? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is make the whole of Magnolia Promenade into a mini Paris. So there's definitely going to be another residential build, Parisian residential build, and that's going to be more traditional, so I can use Felix Andre's other content. And then maybe a restaurant in there and a retail lot that is properly functioning, not like this one. Whoops. So that is the plan. Let me know if you like that plan, or if there's any particular other buildings you would like to see in there other than a retail lot, or what type of retail lot. So we've skipped forward a little bit and I've done some of the painting of the outside. Also on the left there, you'll see the kind of outdoor retreat wood in white. Now, I have done this before, I think for my London builds. It's wood paneling, but it actually looks like the huge plaster blocks that you would have on the outside of buildings. So I always use that. And I actually got that from Devon Bumpkin. He doesn't know this, but ages ago, the first ever video I watched of his was a collab that he did, I think with Endless Sims, I think they're called. And they did a London townhouse collab. That was how I found him. And they used that on the outside. And I was like, oh, I never looked at this wallpaper before. That's brilliant. Stole it. So, yeah. If you're watching this, Aiden, stole it. And I will never look back again. But do you know what? I didn't even have to use it really on this one, because Felix Andre has also got some wallpaper that is basically the block concrete. No, what is it? Would you call it? It's not concrete. Plaster work. Block work. Stone block work. I think that's what you'd call it. Yeah. That's the wallpaper we actually use there on the right hand side. This little apartment there. That is actually the entrance up into the apartment. So when you get this, you have to go to that building to go up. That whole building is basically a stairway up into the apartment above. There is also room for another apartment in this build. Your apartment would take the third and half of the fourth floor, and the other apartment would be just on the fourth floor, so half of the fourth floor. But we'll get to that. I don't think I actually show off the small empty apartment that's going to be in here, but when you get this lot, just download it, take a look. And there'll definitely be lots of fly-through images. I haven't done the fly-through yet for this, so excited to get it done. But do you know what? I hate doing fly-throughs because I then notice all the little tiny mistakes I've done. So this is already up on the gallery. I should have done the fly-through first before I uploaded it, because I always spot the mistakes and then I change them for the fly-through, but the mistakes might still be in the build. Whoopsie daisy. So anyway, yes, I was saying this is up on the gallery already. Also, there is a link in the description to my Tumblr post where you can download it. It will just be not including Felix Andre's CC, because that I cannot share with you, but all the other CC that is used in this build will be included. Next point I have to cover is Cats and Dogs is coming out this week. I am super, have you got it yet? Super excited, and the hype train is literally left the station. I am fully on board with Cats and Dogs. I have watched so many videos of all the stuff that's going to be in it, but it's not good enough until I can get my hands on it. I have been getting these builds out to you before Cats and Dogs comes out, because I need my channel to be clear. I don't need any pending uploads. I just want the channel to be clear so I can get as many Cats and Dogs builds up. So it is going to be saturation point probably. So I apologise, but everyone wants it. Everyone's on the hype train anyway. So for Cats and Dogs, I am going to be doing a special late night live stream. Late night for me, probably, if you're in America, evening for you, but mine's going to be late night. Fortunately, for this next pack, everyone is getting it basically at midnight their time. It's a kind of staggered release, but all on the same day. Technically, I say in air quotes. So for London, we are actually going to get it at 11 p.m. on the 9th of November. Yes, we get it before the 10th. We get it on the 9th at 11 p.m. So I'm going to be doing a live stream at 11 p.m. On the 9th. Hyped. Maybe I should make it 11:30. I'm going to say 11. I'll definitely go live, even if it means that you basically talk to me while I install it. We're going to be going live at 11 p.m. London time on the 9th, Thursday, the 9th of November. That is what we are. How many hours? We are 5 hours ahead of New York time. So that's Eastern time. We are 5 hours ahead. So what? 4 p.m. New York time. Yeah, we will be going live, and it'll be on Twitch. I think that will be my first ever Twitch stream, because I don't think I have enough time to do one before then. Maybe I'll have to do a secret test stream. But yeah, that'll be the first one. I'll definitely be putting a video up here on YouTube to say when I am live. But if you want to, you should go ahead and follow me on Twitch right now. The link will be in the description. It is twitch.tv/Hey Harrie. And we'll be going live at release time. Just literally too excited. We'll be having special guests, furry guests, to help review it. And they are super cute, so you should watch out for them. I think they'll be here for the first hour maybe, and then I'll have to put them back. But yeah, I can't wait for cats and dogs. So many builds planned, so that's why you're going to have quite a few build overviews and this build this week, just to get them out before cats and dogs comes, because it's going to be like to the saturation point when that comes out. Going to be sick of me. I'm going to be like, another build video. They might be all CC free though when that first comes out, because I'm sure that lots of CC is going to get broken with that next patch. I'm not too sure when the patch is coming out either. Hopefully it's like before the release, so I can work out what CC is broken and what needs to be fixed. But when the Sims 4 Studio does come out with a batch fix for all of the issues that this next patch causes, I will actually be doing a tutorial video on how to batch fix your CC content so that it all works with the new patch. So look out for that whenever they manage to do that. It's really, really simple to do, but once you know how. But some people I'm one of those people just clicks at stuff and is like, oh, that's how it works. But some people like to know exactly how it works before they do it. So for you guys, I'll just do a quick tutorial on how to sort out all your CC and make sure it's all fully functioning. So we've gone into the interior, and I haven't even mentioned it. All of the wallpapers here are by Felix Andre. The doors, Felix Andre. I put them all in. The windows, Felix Andre. I think that's the only content of his I used. I know I did do wallpaper on the outside. So the entrance went into this. I've used his wallpaper as well. But I think... Oh, and the fireplace is also Felix Andre as well. I know that that's a mesh edit of the vampire stuff pack fireplace. So if you don't have his content, maybe you could just replace it with the fire from the vampire stuff pack instead. Anyway, when I saw his wallpaper, I think it was Sim Architecture. I think I followed them on Twitter, and I saw the windows, and I was like, whose windows are those? And that's how I found out about Felix Andre. And then I just knew I had to support him on Patreon to get this wallpaper, because the wallpaper is just ridiculous. I was just like, oh my God. You know when there's something that you see and it just inspires you? That wallpaper just inspired me to do this whole entire build. this whole entire build is just my excuse to use that wallpaper. That's it. Like, I wasn't even thinking about you guys in this point. I was just like, I want to use the wallpaper. Want to do it. I'm going to do it now. So I think I did this a couple of weeks ago, and I posted some previews up on Twitter. So if you do want to see any, like, what I'm working on, work in progress, and want to find out about upcoming builds, then I would suggest that you go and follow me on Twitter, because I do post quite a few shots of what I'm working on. And there was definitely one of this build that went up a few weeks ago. So yeah, highly recommend it. So I've given you instructions. You have to go and follow me on Twitter, and then you have to go and follow me on Twitch as well for the next live stream. Yay! Hopefully you guys can make it to the stream. But I don't even know what to say about in this voiceover, because I'm just literally staring at the wallpaper. It's like mesmerizing. Yep, literally, just the wallpaper is just too damn good. It's this entrance by my favourite Vlad picture with the mirrors again. It's featuring in here, and there is a half bath, I think. Yeah, to the left, I think it is a half bath. I think there's only a toilet and sink in there. And then we have this like cool little music room, and it just looks super duper cute. And we'll soon be moving on to the kitchen as well, and just the content in here. I think we have Mine Cats. That's definitely, that sofa is just gorgeous. Gorgeous. I think that's my favourite piece Mine Cats has done. Those sofas. It's just like, oh, they look so good in the white with the black legs as well. I don't know what the what design company that's originally from, but whatever they are, they're just amazing. And I'm just putting in stuff into this hallway. It was kind of a difficult space, because like it's just a hallway really, because it has the stairs going up, but I made sure to keep it semi-functional with the study area, so the computer area, and this bookshelf as well. So at least I tried to make sure that in every build I have a bookshelf and stuff, and I put in all of my candles in. Because that is the number one thing I think I've seen people that use those chandeliers do. They forget to put the candles in. They're just like, oh, chandelier. And then they forget to put the candles in. So I was like, don't do it. But every time I was changing, I think, wallpaper or moving walls, the candles would remove themselves from the chandeliers. So I cut out all the bits where I have to quickly put them back in again. So I've cut those out for you, but I did do it quite a few times. And I was like, why do you keep putting the candles back in? Just leave it till the end. I literally had to tell myself, leave it. So bad. I'm so bad. Yeah, the only difficult thing about this was like fitting the panelled wallpaper in and the windows, because I constantly wanted the doors not to intersect with the panelling, and it's so difficult. Like there is just like a weird gap. I'm pretty sure I must have moved the door because the panelling doesn't line up, but it will all line up in the end. I promise. Yeah, and we end up actually creating a pantry for this kitchen there. It was going to be a bathroom, but I ended up going, nope, we're just going to change this into a pantry to get the fridge out of the way, because it was just blocking up everything, and I didn't want to block up the windows like I did in my last build. So I did have a comment on my last build, the rustic modern, that I covered up the windows, the full height windows, with kitchen counters, and I just want to formally apologise, because I hate that too. I'm pretty sure that's a pet peeve of a lot of people, but I had to do it. I didn't enjoy doing it, but it had to be done. I think that's the only build I've done it on. If I'm incorrect, feel free to tell me, but I think it is. I really do think that's the first build I've ever done that on, so I'm sorry. Apologies. It will never ever happen again. Well, actually, it might do when it's a necessity. Anyway, this kitchen I think was inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest. Just the whole traditional paneling and ultra modern kitchen. I think that really inspired the whole interior of this place as well. And I'm just in love with it. I haven't been able to use this yet. I just need to make someone to go in here. I've got my sim self, but I've already got 2 kids, so maybe one of my kids can move in here, because we are stinking rich as my sim self. I did the whole violin selling thing, and we're stinking rich, so I'm pretty sure my kid could afford to live in this place without the cheats. It's quite an achievement. Maybe I should go and try and earn $1 million in there and be a millionaire. Maybe I'll just start another store and sell violins. I really wanted to make like an antique store, just to make the whole selling of violins more realistic. Maybe I'll do that one day, but not today. One day, not today. Today we are just concentrating on Paris. So I can't wait to do the other builds. I think everything though is pinning on cats and dogs, just because I don't know what cats and dogs is going to break and if it's a quick fix or not. So I don't want to do any CC builds kind of in the run up to it. This one was done quite a few weeks ago and it is already up on the gallery anyway. It's been up there for weeks. So yeah, download this, enjoy it, and then we'll come back together with CC once it's all been fixed after this latest patch. I don't envy the CC creators having to correct all of their stuff. I'm just like, oh no, I wouldn't want to be you. Seriously, I couldn't take it. I couldn't deal with the whole updating. So I think that does mean that some of my old downloads are going to be, oh gosh, yawn, sorry, are going to be defunct. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to update them or not. I'm still deciding. I'm not too sure. That would be quite a process for me as well, to update all of the downloads I've done, but I think I should be able to do it. I'm not too sure. All depends what gets broken, if it's a quick fix or you have to download a new version. If you have to download a new version, yeah, you got no chance of me updating that. But yeah, I really like this dining area as well, with the City Living leather chairs. Anytime I get to use those, yes. And also the fitness stuff dining table. I really do love that. I would love a recolor of that without the different coloured trim, like just a wood one. It has this weird wood texture on it. It's kind of similar to the Cool Kitchen wood texture, which is just a bit weird, to be honest, but I would love one. Oh, and yes, update. I did not get the early release that I requested for cats and dogs. In case you didn't know, Simgo Drake a couple of weeks ago put out a tweet saying she wants to find new people to give early releases to. I got my rejection letter. My rejection email yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? No, early hours of yesterday, saying that I can be added to the, list of the database. Basically, she's making a database of all the channels and creators that, even on Tumblr and things like that. She's getting everyone that makes content in The Sims and publishes it. She wants to find out who they are and make a list. So I just got added to the list. I didn't get early release this time, but it's always a possibility for the future. Just have to keep churning out them builds, churning them out. But I will be still doing reviews. I love doing the reviews, actually, just because I get so hyped about what new content there is. And in case you don't know, I react quite a bit to new stuff. I just love having new stuff. That's probably why I have so much CC. I just like new stuff. Just don't hate me, but I love new stuff. And new in-game content is just great because I know that some people don't like CC or their computer can't handle CC, so they get all the packs, but they just don't get CC in their game. So when it is in the game, I really like to use it, and I'm just like, oh, everyone can have it now because in-game content. So I'm just like, yay! And I just get hyped. Just like, new content, what am I going to do, all the possibilities, I've got to do this build, that build, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so, and if you could see, and you'll get to see my face doing it this time, because this time we're going to have face cam. Seriously, you're going to be like, what the hell is wrong with this chick? Way too hyped at all the new stuff. I'll be like, oh my god, last time you just had my voice, now you're gonna have my face and my voice to go with the reaction. So you're just gonna be like, what the hell? My eyebrows are just gonna be probably like up into my hairline. They're gonna be so high. But mind you, I can't do that whole expressive eyebrow thing. Maybe it's the Botox. No, I don't have Botox. I can't do the whole expressive eyebrow thing. I envy the people that can. I'm trying to do it now. You can't see. I can't do it. I can do an expressive lip. Maybe like the Elvis lip. I can do that. But I can't do the eyebrows. So I expect lots of lip action. Sounded so bad in my live stream. So bad. I really hope I can fit in like a little tester stream before the launch, because I don't want to be working out all the kinks when it's cats and dogs. So maybe a test stream on like Wednesday or something like that, because the release is on Thursday. But yeah. And I apologise if I'm going to be yawning in the little stream, because it's going to be 11 p.m. I might have to have a nap. I'm not one of those nappy kinds of people, but I may have to have a nap so I can get through the release. Just going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to be building. I think I'm going to take the day off on the Friday as well, because come on, like I need to get a build up. I think if I take the day off on the Friday, I could get a build up by the Saturday. Do we already have how many builds? 1, 2, 3 builds planned out. But they're not going to be released for a little bit. I'm not too sure what other builds I'm going to do. Oh, I know. I wanted to really do a no, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but it was with the cottage garden stuff, so hopefully that gets fixed really quickly. Or if none of it could break, would be great. Yep, can just none of the content, my CC content, get broken, and then I can just carry on doing my CC builds with the pet stuff. But I know definitely I'm going to need to do a CC free build to start off with, just while the CC is getting fixed. And then of course I need to do a PC build. That sounded like PC. No, Peacemaker build with all of his Hampton stuff, and yeah, Peacemaker plus cats and dogs content equals me a very, very, very happy bunny. So we've already moved on to the master bedroom, which of course is goals again. I think these are the super tall ceilings, and we've got the chandeliers to go with it, like it looks epic. And I think one of my favorite bits is I create this little nook here and put the sofa in and the painting. I don't know why, there was something about the nook that I really loved. I don't know what it was, but captured my heart, and I was like, yep. I really liked that Peacemaker one, but it almost looked a bit too traditional, like it was really part of the original furniture. So we went again with these Peacemaker. I think they're City Living edits. They're basically the Ottoman version of the City Living sofas. So if you don't have those, I suppose you could just put in the city living ones and you'd be good to go. And I'm putting curtains all over this. I know I sometimes have an aversion to using curtains because they just ruin the place, but I think it really needed some curtains on there. They are like floor to height ones, so floor to height? No, floor to ceiling height. Curtains, I think they go. Do I leave them black? Interesting. Because if I was doing this now, they would be white. I wonder if I do leave them black. I'm not too sure. We've also got like a little landing area. I think I keep that footage in. Yeah, I can see it's coming up soon. So the landing area is really cute as well, all matches in, but I'm really, really happy with this. I hope you guys enjoy playing in this. If you do play in this build, I would love to see it. Send me your pictures either on Tumblr or on Twitter. All the links for those are in the description. I've had a few people send me stuff on Tumblr before, so either or is fine. If I don't reply quickly on Tumblr, that's because I don't get a notification when I get a message on Tumblr. So it all depends how quickly I go and look at my Tumblr to how quickly I respond, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, this is the last little bit. I want to say thank you so much for watching my video and supporting the channel. If you haven't done already, can you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell? It does help me out quite a bit, and also the like button. And feel free to leave comments, suggestions of any future builds that you would like to see from me, and in particular Parisian ones, because we are going to be making Magnolia Promenade into a mini Paris to go with this. But anyway, fly through. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.